A smart deal. There's no question about it. This is your choice of either. You can see we've got two different gig options for you. You can do either a 32 gig or a 128. So the 128, let's just look at that, because you are quadrupling your memory, but you are only spending another, what? Wow, $100? That's amazing. I had to get closer to my monitor because I thought that is just extraordinary. Also, we've got this on free shipping. Plus, we have this for you on either 6 flex of $75, and that's all you'll pay today to get your iPad delivered. You've then got 90 days to make up your mind, but next month you'll just pay the $75. You can do that for the course of 6 months. If you would like to do VIP financing because you have an HSN card, that's a pretty amazing thing, because that gives you 12 months to be able to pay it off. Just pay a little. It's like $35 a month, or in fact, it depends on $37.50 if you want to get the 32 gig, or if it's the bigger 128, it's only $45.83 by using your HSN card. No interest has accrued, pay that off within a year, and you've paid no extra. You just pay a little at a time. I love that. If you don't have that card, you would like to get it today and apply, you can take $20 off your first purchase, which could be on anything. I hope it's the iPad. But there's a lot to talk about here, because first of all, you can see there's a lot in front of me because you get it all. You just choose which color iPad do you want first. There's the rose, there's the silver, or there's the space gray, and then you'll get the cases included. Not only one case, which is a Bluetooth keyboard case, you also get a soft-sided neoprene case. So you've got 2 cases that are coming along with it. All the extras are what's gonna wow you. In addition to that, and we've got the cases in the silver, the gold, the rose gold, or the red. In addition to that, you get the earbuds. Oh, and we have black in cases as well. You get the earbuds included. In addition to that, are you ready? You get a full year, no charge tech support, a full year of Apple TV. You get an app voucher, which I'll have Bill, who's gonna be joining us via Skype in a moment, go through, because you're getting a whole lot of extras that you're gonna really have fun with, because it will enhance your learning experience when it comes to your iPad. The iPad is the thing that everybody wants, and we have a chance to do it for you as special pricing at HSN with 90 days to return it if you decide against it. So let's get this party started. Bill Duggan is joining us via Skype from his home. Nice to have you, Bill. Thanks for calling in.
Hey, glad to be with you on Saturday morning. I miss you, but I get to see you, which is great. And I got to tell you, I miss the camera guys. I miss the lighting guys. I miss everyone there. But you know what I really have in my hands? I have something that's reliable, that allows me to connect, to engage, to see everyone, which is really what this time we need to do. And the thing is, maybe we've had a tablet in the past, but it was a little wonky. It was a little pixelated, wasn't fast. Upgrade, treat yourself. Not only is this a treat and an investment, yes, we give you a year of Apple TV, which is awesome, because we like to have more streaming options right now. Maybe we've gone through everything on Netflix and Hulu. Full year of Apple TV. What is Apple TV? It is Apple's version of Netflix, so you have award-winning content. But also, we're giving you a full year of tech support. We don't always include that, because even as I transition to work from home, I had questions. You're gonna have questions, because you're gonna have this tablet for years. So you see our tech support, it's 365 days out of the year, 24/7. It doesn't close. It's not open only when the mall's open. It's always there. So ask them a question. One thing I want to point out to you, you're going to have this tablet for years because of the way it's designed. And we'll get into the features, but realize the Apple ecosystem, it's less susceptible to viruses, to malware. And what does that mean? It means that this tablet that I've had for 9 years, it still works.
Seriously?
I bought it in 2011. I've gotten 9 years out of use out of it. And I won't lie, it was an investment because it was a top-tier tablet brand. But when I got to use it, not just for one vacation or one school year, that's where it pays for itself. And that's where you want to upgrade, because this one still works. Maybe I give it to the kids so I don't have to share my tablet anymore, or they can have their screen time. But this has 16 gigabytes of memory. It doesn't have finger touch ID. It doesn't have a retina display.
Oh.
My new tablet, which by the way, that tablet was the 2nd generation. This is the 7th generation. So realize it has tons of features that you might not be aware even out there. One of the top ones, finger touch ID. Don't have to worry about logging in, logging out. But more importantly, it also comes down to the amount of memory I can have, because that's where you're going to see a world of difference. Because I can store more family photos, more podcasts, more audiobooks, more movies, more games, more everything, because I have the memory that's going to let me use it for years to come, which is really great. And also remember, huge, when you buy this at Apple, you have 14 days to try it out, to like it, to move into it. HSN is giving us, and right now, 90 days. 90 days to make sure it works with the system at the office, to make sure it works with the kids' schoolwork or the stuff I already have on my old tablet or my phone. That's real peace of mind. No pressure, just a longer time to play with it and make sure it works. And I got to tell you, I've never met really an Apple customer who has not been satisfied. Speaking of, when Apple stores reopen, you can walk into the Apple store with this product. Even though you get it at HSN, they don't care. They want you to be a happy customer, a happy user. And that's really where you get your money's worth, because we've all been there. We spend money on something and it's like, I don't get this. How does this work? And then just sits on a shelf in the office and I never go back to it because it made me feel dumb. It was too slow. Apple really is reliable. It is user-friendly. And when I mean user-friendly, it's something I can put in the hands of my mother or the hands of my niece and nephew, and we can all just succeed with, navigating it, enjoying it, and using it. And that's why I get excited that you can get Apple Home at HSN, because we give you more time to play with it, and it makes it affordable to get in your hands and make sure it works. And
like you said, invest in hardware that's going to last for years down the road. To have that original 9-year-old Apple iPad that you're still using, but like you said, it doesn't have some of the updated features that this one does. Latest technology, 7th generation, a nice big screen. I'm going to remind everybody of the color choices, because that's the only decision you make. Actually a couple decisions, 32 gig or 128. And I'm going to talk to Bill about that, because the smart thing to do, in my opinion, is go for the 128. You won't be sorry. And it's only $100 more. But these are the color choices: rose, silver, or space gray. And then you choose which cases, and it's plural. 2 cases are coming. The hard-sided case, which is Bluetooth, and the Neoprene case. Here's your silver, here's your gold, rose gold, red, or black. Everybody gets the earbuds included. We'll talk a little bit about the voucher and the app pack that's included, but I have to make sure everybody heard what you said. 1 year of tech support included, no charge. That is free, included. I'll have you elaborate on that. And then a year of Apple TV, plus of course the other extras that I went through. But let's talk about that tech support, because that's US based, that is toll free, there's no charge for a year.
Correct. For a year, and we don't always, include it. And what's great about that is maybe there's going to be something that you have hidden away for Dad for Father's Day or for Christmas, and you want to make sure it works, or how do I connect it? And we all get questions, whether you're the expert or the beginner user. That's why it's great. And yes, remember, you can go to the Apple store with this purchase, which is great, but they even close, and they, they're at the mall and maybe not up late at night like I'm up late at night. One thing I wanted to tell you, this is that rose gold. So the rose gold and the silver have a white bezel. And what does that mean? See how it has that white screen around it? This is the space gray with the black screen. So if you're a big movie watcher, binge watcher, you might want to get that black space gray one with the black bezel, because it just becomes an infinity screen. Sorry for my glare, everyone. I'm driving my director crazy. But more importantly, this is something that has power and performance. And remember, if you can do it, get the 128 gigabytes of memory, because that means more storage on the go. It doesn't get any heavier because it still just weighs about a pound.
And that's what I wanted to ask you. Sorry to stop you there, but before I forget, and our time runs out. So the 32 gig, who would you recommend that for? It's $100 less, but 32 gig versus 128. I mean, that's like multiples in terms of what you're getting in extra memory. Who do you recommend should get what?
If you're a very light user, if you don't save a lot, you just stream and check email, the 32 is probably good for you. But again, I go back to how long I've had this one. I've had this one for 9 years. I've had to delete stuff because, I wanted a new app and I needed to make room or something like that. That's why that 128 gigabytes is awesome. Because, let's look back. I can come over here. And by the way, I don't know if you noticed, but I'm going to look how organized I am. And by the way, it's not me. It's Apple making me organized.
How did it help you get organized? Tell us how.
Well, how? It filed all my photos away by facial recognition, so I can find you, Callie, by all the photos we've had over the years, see more. And this is where it's fun. 128 gigabytes. One of our last shows to one of our very first shows. There you go. There's pretty little Callie. Oh. And the thing is, look at this. This was, let's see, what year was this? 2013. Where can you find right now a photo from 2013 that's not printed out or already on the refrigerator, but trapped in a device? Apple doesn't want anything to be trapped in here. You can talk to Siri. You can really find things. It's fast and fluid. Another great example, how many of us go out and buy those little pucks so we have them in the house or the kitchen? You go like, hey, Siri. She can set those timers for us. She can really keep us engaged. I can even, oops, she's still listening to me. So boom, I'll turn her off for a second. I can even do FaceTiming without even having to open up an app. Hey, Siri, FaceTime Callie.
Making a FaceTime call to Kelly.
And this is one of the most vital things right now. We need to connect with the school, with the office, see our family and friends. And the fun thing is, you're going to notice my dirty apartment. But what you're also going to realize, what are you guys seeing?
Oh, I guess I have to say hi.
Please notice, I'm doing it on an iPad.
Hey, you.
You're seeing me right now on hey, hi, Callie. Say hi to everyone via.
Oh, I love your house. Look at that couch, and that wall is super cool.
What are you saying? Oh, I did a DIY project. We're all doing a lot of those right now, right?
Good job.
But the thing is, did you see how simple and easy it was to connect? This is how I get to see my mom, my niece and nephew, their dog, my coworkers. And you know what? We want something right now that's reliable. A lot right now unreliable. But right now, this is a reliable setup, a reliable system. Oh, I can see Callie in the cameras. There you are.
Hey!
Gee, actually, Callie, I'm going to take a picture of you because look what I can do. Come over here, take a picture. Cheese. Do screen grabs, do photos, just like that. The thing is, we're going to hang up real quick, Callie.
Okay.
One thing I want everyone to realize, I'm moving a little fast. But HSN is giving you 90 days so you can move at your own pace to make sure it works with everything, to make sure your apps and programs and you streaming on here is great. If you're not happy, you can always send it back. But I got to tell you, when you can get the Apple iPad home on a flex payment, you're going to be blown away.
And you know, the
look
truth
at everything
is,
we're including.
I'll go through all of that. The truth is too, Bill, I mean, to return electronics to any store, most of them charge a restocking fee. Just because you're not happy or decide against something, we don't even do that, ever. So we give you the extended returns through these challenging days of 90 days. You don't have to worry about just a little month. You've got so much extra breathing room, and I know you're gonna find this to be so enjoyable. You know, you can lose time, you can play games, you can watch movies, you can do your banking, you can do everything you do on a laptop or a desktop on your iPad that is so light, that is so user-friendly. And that's definitely something that, you know, the Apple world has been, you know, touted for good reason. I love what you said about how it helps you get organized. It teaches you. You don't feel frustrated with an iPad. You feel like, I'm learning. It's like holding your hand. It's just the best technology. I'm just a huge fan.
Well, that's just it. There's nothing worse when technology makes you feel behind the eight ball or not as smart as versus empowered. One of my favorite stories was Alice Caron. She gave one to her daughter years ago, went into the bedroom, and within an hour made a Mother's Day video of photos and everything. I love how, and the thing is, did she learn an iPad before? No. Did they teach it in school? No. But it's just that intuitive. And so you also mentioned how it sets up like a laptop. I mean, look at that. And speaking of memory and storage, the computer I work on from home that stores my office and everything and do my taxes, it's 128 gigabytes of memory and sets up and performs a lot like this. And I want, you mentioned a few other quick things. A lot of us who are PC users think, oh no, I need an Android tablet. It's not going to work for me. I'd like to show everyone something. Apple and Apple and PCs now do play well together in Microsoft. So if I do set it up and see if I can get all my work emails, what you'll notice is someone sends me an Excel document. I don't have to convert it. I can come right down here. I can open up my Excel document and still see it. And by the way, I want you to realize all these demonstrations, I'm not on a corporate Wi-Fi system. I'm on, Tom, Dick, and Harry's Wi-Fi at home. And the thing is, it's just that fluid, and that's the processor. Look at the clarity of that screen. I don't know if you guys can see it or if it's washed out, but it's so crystal clear. Why? Because of that Retina display. Here's another great example of the processor. So I'm coming down here and I want to find something on YouTube. If you ever had to wait and it took forever, it's like, Callie, here's a one from you 3 years ago, I think. So boom, I like the haircut. But the thing is, it found this content. It pulled it up, no buffering, very smooth. But maybe while I'm watching a movie or a show or shopping online, I want to shop. Look what I can do. I can swipe up from the bottom and actually do two things at once. And the cool part about this is I can't do this on my computer. I can't even do this on my phone, but I can do this on the right tablet, and that's iPad.
And I bet you couldn't do that on your 9-year-old iPad. Even though it's working fine for you, those are features that are upgrades, and that's what everybody at home is getting to enjoy at these special prices today. Bill, I want to thank you so much for bringing us into your home and sharing some of the fun details that people will enjoy with their iPads. Be safe, be well. I can't wait to see you in person.
Back at you, Callie. Take care.
Thanks, honey. Bye-bye. So if you are in the market, I'm telling you, this is the place to get your iPad. These colors are still here, either 32 or 128 gig. In the gold, 128 gig is almost gone. I think we have 8. In either case, it's limited across the board. So rose, silver, or space gray in your tablet, your iPad, and then choose which color cases do you want. Silver, gold, rose gold, red, or black. You get the earbuds, you get the voucher, you get a year of tech support, you get a year of Apple TV included for free. So lots of extra bonuses, 90 days to return it, either $70 on a Flex, or actually, if you use an HSN card, 12 months of financing available. It's 83358. Please continue ordering. You'll love it. Great, great buy. We've got more to come. I'll see you next hour with our Today Special from Dyson, but I'm going to send things to